Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
The right fielder, number 24, went yard 3 times last. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. And now the right fielder coming off a 3-homer game last night. So we'll see what kind of encore is forthcoming. And a high fly out to center. It's back. And that retires the side. Now it's the second baseman, How You Lee. 1-2 pitch. And a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. The tag, out! Welcome back to Toledo, top of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, number 24.
Oh, what a great play. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now, Eddie's Leonard. Sliced the other way, that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Smooth stroke the opposite way, just like we've been talking about, and it paid off with a base hit. That's a skill that can boost you up the ladder as a minor leaguer for sure. Bashes this one to deep left center. And that one is out of here. Flexes the power with that swing. A solo shot, and they close the gap. It's 3-1. That long ball just added some more drama into this game. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit.
Now batting.
Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the right fielder, he's already homered in this ball game. And that one fouled off. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Loud contact. This one's soaring. It's gonna carry. It's gone. And we're all tied up. A solo blast. Second home run of the game. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. Huge moment and a clutch hit. Way to rise to the occasion. Huge effort at the dish. I hope the right fielder, number 24, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that momentum going. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Justin Henry Malloy. And now the 1-2.
Relay, 3-3-3.
Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. The right fielder digs in now. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. The 6th of the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Liner, base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a two-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. The right fielder will hit next. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Snags it on the warning track. One out and the bases are empty. Here's the second baseman, How You Lee. This one is labeled. It's carrying. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Chance at a three-bagger. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. The right fielder getting ready to hit. He's already gone yard in this game.
Number 24.
Hot shot to third. To first. Now 2 out. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. We're back here at the ballpark. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Now it's the right fielder, number 24. Rip to third. Tosses to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Top half of the second from Toledo. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. Second inning, no score thus far. In the dirt. And the throw. He's out at third. If you're gonna steal third, you need to get a good jump, and he did, so full marks there. But that was an excellent throw to get him. I'm not sure he'll have the green light to steal if that happens again. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning. And now the right fielder, number 24. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Go, ball, go, go.
Out of here. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. The tying run is aboard. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Fair ball! Around first and heading for second. Here's the throw. Gets to second with nobody out. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It bounces and he's headed for third. Throw, they get the out. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out.
Your turn.
Now a high fly ball to left center. Malloy moving under this one. And there's one down. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. Now this is belted to right. It's carrying. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, going for third. That's a leadoff triple. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. They call the triple the most exciting play in baseball, and you see why right there. Got that one pretty good. The right fielder, number 24, currently on it. One down. Digging in for the Mud Hens. How you lead. Swing and a drive. It's off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. The relay throw. Not going to get it. He's in there. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Very nice swing. Found a pitch to drive and put it into the right field corner. That's high percentage hitting. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Nobody on with one out. And now at the plate, Trey Cruz. Up the right field line, and it stays fair. Have you got problems with polecats? Are you fussing with ferrets? Do stoats have you stumped? Then you ought to call Ralph's Weasel Emporium, the experts for all your vermin needs. In the air to center. Makes the play. One down. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. Oh, and this could be. Yes, it is. It'll sail out of here for a grand slam. What a swing. Blasted that one out of here. 8th of the series. It's 4-2. He'll be proud of the swing he put on that one. That's one for the personal highlight reel. What a job he did to swing the momentum in this ballgame. He recognized the opportunity with the bases loaded and didn't get too greedy. He just waited for a pitch he could handle and punished it to put his team in the lead. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. The throw in. Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with 2 away. Bases empty, 1 away. And now the right fielder, already a homer for him in this one. That one is absolutely pummeled. Gone! A solo blast, his second of the night. And we are tied. This one is by no means over after that game-tying home run. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like... The right fielder, number 24, fresh off. Digging in for the bats, number 24, coming off a big one yesterday, knocked in 5 runs. Swing, high fly, down the right field line. This one carrying. And that's that. So 2 down. Kevin McGonigal, the next to hit. And a base hit into right center field. Around first, hustling for 2. Makes it to second base with 2 gone. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Love the hands on that swing. Out front of the ball with the right launch angle and barrel placement to put it right in the gap for the 2-back. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. This one is labeled. And that one's off the wall. Relay throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. So up next, Cam Collier.
Collier.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Skies it to right field. Badu settles underneath it. And there's 1 away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. 1 out and a runner at second. Next up for the bats, Ruben Ibarra. The 1-1 offering. And it drops in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. Hard ground ball, base hit. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Bly Madris. Knocks a line drive single into right center. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Runner at first, 1 away.
Number 24.
Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Out of here. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Line drive, base hit. One down. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, number 24. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. Should be extra bases here. Around first and heading for second. As the tying run is forced to stop at second. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. 0-1 now. Here's a grounder right side. Whips it to first. 2 gone now. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, Ruben Ibarra. Now the payoff pitch. Lee. Inning over. So no runs here. And now the right fielder. He's already homered in this ball game. Base hit. And they put up the stop sign at second. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. There's one. And a double play to end it. Number 24 was a real bright spot for them in the loss. 4 hits, one of them. Right fielder, number 24, comes into this. The right fielder, now at the plate, on fire at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. In this spot, he knows he has to execute, looking for either a strikeout or a double play. First and third, 1 away. This one is labeled.
What's up, Blake? How you doing, man?
One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, also in to score. Coming up to the dish for Will Benson.
Designated hitter, Will Benson.
0-1, here's the pitch. In the dirt, right ahead.
It's good, man. Just doing some late night streaming. What you up to, brother?
Gonna steal third, you need to get a good jump, and he did, so full marks there. But that was an excellent throw to get him. I'm not sure he'll have the green light to steal if that happens again. Dive, got it. Throw from the knees. There's one. On to first. Double play. The 3-6-1 relies on everyone knowing exactly where they're supposed to be, especially for the
That's what's up, man. What you got planned for this week?
Throw before the pitcher's even in position to receive it. Beautifully done there. 2 outs, base is empty. Slides, but can't come up with it.
Let's go.
And that extends the inning. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Now here's the 0-2. There goes the runner. Grounder left side. On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's 2 away, and the bases are loaded. Next up for the Tides, Dylan Carlson.
Oh, you going to South Carolina, man? Oh, that sounds fun. Go visit some family.
Right field, well hit. It's got a chance. Me. 1 run comes in, and it'll bang off the wall into score from first. It's 3-2. How about that? Clears the bases. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that.
Even
Even
get
if
you
you
some money.
maybe wanted it to carry over the
probably
fence.
too old to do Easter eggs, Easter stuff, huh?
And it's caught for the out. My goodness, did he ever rip that fastball. Just a bit unlucky that it didn't drop in. Better luck next time. So digging in, Livan Soto. This one to right. Drops
catch that,
couldn't run it
man.
down. Around first and heading for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. And this is going to be a 2-out
Yeah,
triple.
you got to catch that.
That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
Yeah.
This next
Probably let the
at-bat
kids have all the
was
fun,
very
right?
large.
What's up? Drive him in for us.
This one is labeled.
Right out.
This ball's carrying. And that one's off the wall. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. And they lead by 2. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile in the dirt.
Dang.
Second and out, and that'll end the
I thought
inning.
that was a home
Trying to get-
run, man. That's why I stopped, because I thought it was a home run.
Number
I'm still trying to figure out how to play this. Like, I'm still learning.
Drove in.
I've never played this before, so I'm learning. Yeah, man, I decided
Two
to
down.
come back to YouTube because I've been streaming on Twitch, but it's just been a lot harder to get followers on Twitch.
Swing
that's
and a
out of there.
drive.
Oh, no?
That one's back there. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Oh, you play baseball? What position you play?
And
Damn
foul
it.
ball.
All right, this one's out the park.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air,
Damn,
right
I
field.
lied.
It's pretty deep.
Oh, is it?
Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Oh, you play pitcher and fielder.
One
Okay.
down. Here's the center fielder,
How long you
Tyler
been playing?
Freeman.
How long you been playing?
In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Oh,
He turns and heads for
it
second.
sucks.
Chance at a triple. At third now with one away. That's a triple. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there.
Yeah.
It bangs off the wall. The relay to second, the tag out. Good hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that
3 or
time
4
he got
years.
thrown
That's
out.
good. That's
So
good.
close to reaching scoring position.
It was one
Digging in for
sport
the
I
Tides,
wanted to
Tyler
play.
Freeman.
So,
Swinging a
funny
rocket.
story is
Back there. Hits the top of the
I
wall.
wanted to play, and
Runner around third.
I went
The
to
relay to
the
plate.
tryouts,
Safe.
and
We're
one of the
tied at
kids
1.
there, they were
Gets
all
it done
arguing.
to drive in the
And
run
one of
and
the
tie
kids
it
there
back.
said, "You're acting like a bunch of N-words."
Back to the swing he put on it.
And I got into
Clean
a
all
fight
the way
with
through,
the
good
kid,
mechanics.
and the
I'm
kid
sure he
just happened
wishes
to
it would've
be
gone over the wall for a
the
dinger,
coach's
but
son,
extra bases
and
are a nice
he kicked me out of the
consolation prize.
tryouts
Now a
because
pivotal
his
at
son
bat in
said
this
that.
ballgame. Dunks one into left. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So 2 on and 2 out. And now the right fielder. Swings and jolts one to left.
It wasn't for me.
It's a
I wasn't good at the sport. I had a friend that played at the time, and I just wanted to try it out, because my friend played it. And I was really, when I was younger, I was really fast, and
Now batting.
I wanted to give it a try. So I just thought, why
And the
not?
tying run at second. And that's a
But
walk.
yeah, the dude, bro, he just said that, and I just snapped.
Now a
And
chance for
we got into a
Ruben
fight.
Ibarra.
His dad was the coach, and he kicked me out. He didn't even say nothing to his son. So I knew there was
Chops
something
this
there.
one to the
of
right
course.
side. Play made. That ends the inning. So they get 3 runs. And now, Dylan
And
Carlson.
the thing that was even worse about it is, I was staying at my friend's that weekend, so, I had to sit outside and wait for his mom to come back.
Liner to right.
Hey,
He's got it. What a catch for out number 3. Winning run
Now
stands
batting,
at
number
first. No
24.
outs. Bashes this one to
Is that a
deep
game
left
winner?
center. It's carrying. Bangs off the wall. And here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. And he's out. And
Damn.
this game is still tied.
appreciate it.
One
But
down
yeah, so
and
that's
the
why I
winning run on
really got
first.
into baseball. But my friend told me this MLB was kind of fun, so I decided to give it a try out.
Hit on the ground. Might be 2. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play.
Oh,
We're
going
gonna
into the
extra
10th inning.
innings.
God damn,
So it's no
that's on
run.
me.
Number 24 was a real bright spot for them in the loss.
Oh, we
2
lost.
RBI on 4 hits. Opposing pitchers will want it.
Okay, man. Hey, it's good to see you back in here, man. I'll
The
try
right
to stream
fielder,
earlier
number
tomorrow.
24. And now the right fielder. Big game last night. Went 4 of 5.
24.
Your turn now, no one better.
Lifted in the air to right center. And makes the catch. Nobody on and 2 outs. And here at the plate, Noel
Leave me a like if
Romero.
you can.
In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball.
Oh,
Round first,
God, he's
hustling
so
for 2.
right.
Round second, going for 3rd. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. That one didn't stay fair by all that much, but as soon as it dropped in,
All right, you too, buddy.
it was on the table.
Thank you for coming again.
Next up for the bats, number 24. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one. Shoots this one up the left field line, and it stays fair. Around first, hustling for 2. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. So up next, Will Benson. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out and a runner at second. It bounces, and he's headed for 3rd. The throw, tag, he's out. I thought he got a great jump from second, but they were really efficient getting the ball over to 3rd, and he was dead in the water. Great play.
Yes, sir. It sounds good. Thanks, buddy.
And that one hammered. It's carrying. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping. He's
Yes, sir. Thank you again, man. It's always awesome to see some of my original people come in.
1 out and the bases are empty. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, number 24. Foul ball there. Stout has been excellent in this ballgame. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Out of here. A shot to left, a solo shot, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Now batting, number 24.
Still behind, but a little more hope in that dugout now after the home run. Dumps one into left. The tying run is aboard. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. In the air to left. And it falls. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He scores, and it's a 1-run game. Here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team is trying to rally and at least tie this one up. 2-1 pitch coming. Bounce it. He breaks for 3rd. Throw. They get the out. We're back here at the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, number 24. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And the bats walk it off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. Final score here, 4-3. A 1-run. The right fielder, number 24, has been ready to go. And now the center fielder, Daz Cameron. Now this is belted to right. That's back. Makes the catch. 1 down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. And now the right fielder coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and it's caught. They leave. The Tide's at the plate here in the 2nd inning. Swings and flares it. Fair ball. Just got a piece of that, but he'll take it for sure. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Hard line drive to left, and it's caught. No justice in this game. None at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Swing lifted to left field. Going back pretty deep. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 1 out and 2 on. Stepping to the plate for Louisville, number 24. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. Hit hard on a line. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Throw off line, runner scores. And they take a 3-run lead. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying. And he's got to jog around the bases. No complaints about getting... And now the right fielder, doing a fine job at the plate recently. 15 hits over the last 5 games. What a tear. That one is absolutely pummeled. That one's back there. Hits the base of the wall. Coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe, and it's 1-0. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an... Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Man at second with 2 down. Popped up. Rivera. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Stepping to the plate now for Norfolk, Luis Vazquez. This one to right. It falls in, and that's a hit. One out, and the base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Cameron on the way over. Takes it in for the out. Big cut there. Tried to get under it and generate some pop, but got a little too far under it. Coming up now to the dish for Norfolk, Luis Vazquez. Liner, base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw in. And he's out. Out! One out, and the base is empty.
Number 24.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Rogers, a former All-Star. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he mixes in a slider. A laser into the outfield. There to make the catch. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 5-2. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. All right, ready to get this one started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Livan Soto. Up the right field line, and that's a fair ball. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. 2 away here, nobody on. And now the right fielder, homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a high fly to left. Freeman settles underneath it. That is the inning. This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. Fly ball to right. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. Great job on the 0-2 count. Clearly recognized the pitch early out of the hand and gave it a strong, balanced cut. This one lifted to center field. And that's that. Next up, Dylan Carlson. Runner at second with nobody out. In the air, right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner rounds third. On his way to the plate. Comes across to score. Picks himself up an RBI. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
Hey, your turn now. No one better. You go.
This one is labeled. And it is gone. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Out to center. Freeman under it. And a couple of quick outs. Extra inning set to start. Digging in for the Tides, James McCann. Swing and a drive. Is this one going to go? Goes airborne to make the catch. Tags up from second, heads to third. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around. Just barely missed hitting that first. 2 down and a runner at second base. Next up for the Tides, Noelberth Romero. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line. The right fielder in position. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the 2-2. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Glides to the left. Reaches over the wall and got it. So they eke out a run here, no hit. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity. right fielder, number 24. Getting set for this one, his team. Top half of the second from Indianapolis. On the ground to the left. And it gets by. Around first, hustling for two. The throw in to second. Tag out, so an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Big Kale Soda, with more protein and fiber than any other soda on the market. Hard hit to third.
Oh.
Tosses to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. One down. Next to hit, Tung Chae Cheng. The 2-2. Now a flare into the outfield. That one gets down for a hit. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. That's down, one hops off the wall. Into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. That was as textbook a double as you'll see. Flick that one into the gap, turn to the corner, runner takes off for third. Throw, they get the out. So up next, Sami Siani. Here comes the 1-1. And that one hammered. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. So two down. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, Gavin Lux. Line drive to left field. That's a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. And here is the right fielder, number 24, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. On to first. Ball game. Number 24 did well despite the loss. 3 hits in this one. And now the right fielder, with runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Foul ball there. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. Made them pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year. And they tack on 3. To the bottom of the first we go. Stepping to the plate for Indianapolis, Ji-hwan Bae. Line drive. And it stays fair. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
Liner right at him in center. In there safely. They lead by 3, 5-2. 2 away and a runner at first. The right fielder will hit next. He's already homered in this ball game. That's a base hit. Round second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. They pick up a runner at second, 1 away. Digging in for the Indians, Sammy Siani. On 0-1, the delivery. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. It's 7-3. Digging in, the right fielder. Back in the first inning, went deep for a 3-run blast. A really big impact early on in this game. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that's a base hit. Around second on his way to third. And here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate, but it's offline. And the lead is up to 5. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Man at second with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Nicely done. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. The other way. Fair ball. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Now it's the right fielder, number 24. An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Couldn't lift that one, but he really ripped it back through the middle. Great timing, loud contact, and not much of a chance for the fielders to make a play on it. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. 2-2 now. In the dirt. Throw to second, out. They clearly want to try and pad that lead here in the late innings, but he couldn't make it work for them there. The defense did well to not let the offense put them behind the 8 ball. In the air, right field. Lays out and makes the play. He did a nice job on that dive. The right fielder, number 24, launched his 20th homer of the season in this one. And I gotta say, he's really... The right fielder, number 24, comes into this... Stepping to the plate for Louisville, number 24, coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
And that one fouled off. Got the bat head right to it, but a little bit ahead of schedule. Slow down the swing a hair, and that's a dinger. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And they lead it. It's 2-0. 2 away here, nobody on. And now, the right fielder, number 24, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. To the left side, but it is well foul. And there's a base hit into left. And that keeps the inning alive. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no drops into the glove. And now the right fielder, he's already gone yard in this game. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for two. It's a double, three-hit ball game. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Digging in for the bats, Cam Collier.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
Grounder might be two. Bay, toss to second. Throw to first, but not in time. The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. Hard ground ball, base hit. A two-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. And now the DH, Will Benson. Up the middle. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they get... At the plate, the right fielder, number 24. 4 for 4 with a homer, a double, and a pair of singles. Just missing the triple for the cycle. This to third, Nunez. Throws to first, and there are two outs.
Now batting, the designated.
Number 24 was just terrific for them in the win. A 4-hit. The right fielder, number 24. So two down. Coming up to the dish for Louisville, number 24. Out to center. And that's that. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. This one the other way, and a base hit. And it gets by. Around first, hustling for two.
Relay.
Chance at a three-bagger. Been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it, and this one swung on. Hit very well. Way back there. Out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Cranked out to right center. It's back there. A dive, and he can't haul it in. One run's in. The second run scores. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. One out and two in scoring position. Here's the center fielder, Austin Hendrick. On the ground to third, Nunez. Tags the runner. And no throw, batter into first easily.
Now batting.
Batter now, the right fielder. He belted a solo homer back in the fourth inning, which has proved to be a fairly critical moment in this game. Swing and a drive. It's carrying.
Go.
On the warning track and hauls it in. And now, Malcolm Nunez.
The third baseman.
The Bats leading by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th. This one in the air to right. Dives for it, got it, makes the play. That's an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.